Back to the upper tier. We got a late one tonight, 11 o'clock kickoff, but we couldn't miss this one. Brazil versus Morocco. Going to be absolutely stellar. One of the matches when the group fixtures came out that I was really looking forward to, probably because we're quite familiar with a lot of the players, but two, just the quality that's on this pitch tonight has to set up for a really, really good match, doesn't it? Make sure you're liking as well, subscribing to the channel, hit that bell notification button. We put up all those other watch alongs you can see there on the screen as well. These are all the watch alongs we're covering over roughly the next week or so. So make sure you strap yourselves in for those as well. We're going to have a bit of crack on the way. World Cup 2026 is truly underway at the moment, isn't it? And we're literally about 10, 12 minutes away from kickoff at the moment. But this has probably been, since the Mexican game, this has probably been the most exciting game to look forward to. And I know we're in the early stages of it and stuff like that. Quick reflection back on what's happened today from the early hours. USA with a big win against Paraguay, 4-1. On some familiar faces scoring as well. Tyler Adams as well. And Balogun, of course, getting two. Pulisic with the assist on that one as well. And Freeman with the assist for Reina as well. Wrapping up a 4-1 win in the 98th minute. But the shock so far, apart from South Africa being so poor, really, the shock so far has been come in this evening's game at 8 o'clock. Qatar versus Switzerland. 1-1. Switzerland taking the lead with a penalty to start off the game at 17 minutes, I think it was. But then Qatar equalising on 90 plus 4 of 6 added on minutes to get a draw. An absolute shock. Switzerland will be absolutely disgusted with that, in fairness. But that's been our first upset so far of World Cup 2026. So very, very, very interesting. Make sure you're hitting that like button as well, folks. Smash that like button up. Going to be here for roughly the next 2 hours. Looking at both these teams, who are the standout? Where's the danger? The boy Thiago getting the start tonight. The boy Thiago getting the nod. How do you feel about that? Not surprised he's had a stellar season. But an interesting Brazilian side, that's for sure. Nice flavour of Spanish versus Premier League in it, isn't there, really? The boy Marquinhos at the back, we know how good he is. And when he's partnered up with Gabriel, my God, what a centre-back partnership. Not too shabby sitting in front of the meter, is it? Bruno Guimaraes and Casemiro. But we'll go down through the teams anyway. We'll start with Morocco. Both teams are playing a 4-2-3-1, which is something quite more familiar to us than what we've been seeing over the last few nights. So we'll start with Morocco. Bono and goals. Hakimi on the right. What a player. Diop, Riyad, the boy who was in there as well. Mazraoui is in there. Ainio, Bu Adidi, Bram Diaz, who we know. Wanahi, El Canous, and then Sabari up front for Morocco. The Brazilian side is a who's who of world football. Alisson Becker in nets. Ibanez, Marquinhos, Gabriel, and Santos, the back four. In the midfield, the two anchors, Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes. 3 up front, Rafinha, Paqueta, and Vinicius Jr. and Thiago up front. What a stellar lineup. What a stellar attacking lineup. Let us know your predictions in the comments, folks. What do you make of the lineup? Is this a match that you looked at, that you were excited for when the fixtures came out? But I'm looking at that stadium there at the moment on the screens, and it's there's a lot of yellow in it. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of yellow in it. Similar to last night with the red in the Canadian game. But yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. Looking at some of those stars that are there, especially the Brazilian side and how it's put together and stuff like that. But don't sleep on this Moroccan side. This is a good Moroccan side. Just because the names don't stick out quite as much as the Brazilian names. This can be a very dangerous Moroccan side. I do expect Brazil to win. Brazil are unbeaten in 20 World Cup openers, a run stretching back to 1934. Unbeaten in World Cup openers. Wow. Unbelievable. Just have it down here. Brazil have topped their first round group at every World Cup since 1982. Morocco beat Brazil 2-1 in their most recent meeting in March 2023. That's what I'm saying. This Moroccan side can be very, very dangerous. There's some really, really good players in there as well. And they play with this fearlessness, really. about it, because everyone expects Brazil to go up there and be Brazilian, and do their thing and have their way with teams and all. But yeah, very, very, very interesting. Shay giving us a rundown in the RTE studios. We're following on RTE as well, folks. So if you are following along with us, if you want to match up with that, there's Carlo Ancelotti walking out. What a manager. What a manager, Carlo Ancelotti. The Don, as they call him. He's always real dapper, isn't he, Ancelotti? Look at him. It could be 100 million degrees out there, and that boy is suit, shirt, and tie. They don't call him the Don for nothing. Don Carlo. Neymar coming out there greeting the fans. Let me see, what are we looking at here? Just looking at the team form at the moment, folks. Brazil 2-1 against Egypt, 6-2 against Panama, 3-1 against Croatia, got beaten by France 2-1 and drew 1-1 with Tunisia. Morocco 1-0 with Norway, 4-0 against Madagascar, 2-1 against Paraguay, 1-1 against Ecuador, and 3-0 against Senegal. That's a big win, that win against Senegal, 3-0. Senegal are a good side. Players are in the tunnel, ready to come out. A lot of pressure on these Brazilians, isn't there? They're expected to go out there and do the business, Never a tournament that they're in that they're not expected to win. Rafinha looking well focused there, isn't he? $89 for a train ticket. There we go. This feels like a match that's gonna bring the World Cup alive, isn't it? This is how this one feels. Has to be. This is MetLife, isn't it? Is it just renamed? Yeah, MetLife. MetLife, baby. We were there. We were there for WrestleMania. Myself and Dino and the boys, we were there for Mania 35. Horrific public transport. Horrific. Couldn't get out of the place. Got absolutely soaked. Ended up getting back into New York on a bus. What a special song, isn't it? The Alan Parsons Project. Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, synonymous with it. If that song doesn't get you fired up, this is the bit I like now. I like the way they all file out into the center circle. Very, very cool. It's how it should be. It's a fantastic Brazilian lineup, isn't it? Quality all around the pitch. How are you, my friend? How are you? Hope you are good. Thank you for joining us. What's your prediction for tonight? What are we going with? Brazil here to win, are we? Or are we thinking Morocco? What are we thinking? Drop your predictions, folks, in the chat. What are you going for here? Brazilian? Let's hear the anthems now. Look at that for a sight, folks. If that isn't a postcard from your holidays, look at that. Look at the set and all the players around the centre circle and all. Unbelievable. What a national anthem. What a national anthem. Those fans, wow. What a national anthem. Unbelievable. Fair play. And they've given those fans so much to cheer about down through the years, haven't they? Alone. Look at that setting, folks. Look at that setting. Big up Brent Howie and all. On paper, Brazil are going to batter Morocco. Hope it's more of a game, though. The Brazilian streak for opening World Cup games is incredible. MetLife sounds like a murder. Super stadium, but just crazy. It was the one that ran on. Remember, Becky? Didn't finish till about 12:30 at night, local time. It was crazy. We got trapped. Crazy. Big up there. This should be an interesting game. This will be an interesting game. They will not sleep on the Moroccans. This could be the game of the tournament. This is going to be really good. I hope I don't put the commentator's curse on it now. Hope it goes well. It's approaching kickoff here now, folks. So if you want to drop your predictions in there, give us your score predictions. Who's going to be the goal scorers? Mad to see Rafinha and Vinny Jr. tugging out together, though, isn't it? When you think about the battles they've had in La Liga and all. Not to mention, I suppose, Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes in the Premier League as well. Gabriel and Marquinhos, of course, in the Champions League final. That truly was the image, wasn't it? When Gabriel missed the penalty and then Marquinhos went over to him instead of running and celebrating with his teammates. Really, really nice touch. Just going to get everything ready to go. It's all set up here. Yeah, they're a decent side. These are no slouches. No slouches at all. They've come a long, long way, Morocco. 3-2 Brazil, that'd be a great game for us, wouldn't it? Any word yet if there's any United fans in there? Any word yet on where Casemiro's gone? No? He's going to be busy tonight, isn't he, Akemi? Be interesting to see how much he gets. Oh, nah. Just about to kick off here, folks. We're off and running, folks. 12 seconds in. So if you want to sync up with us. Looks a lovely evening in New Jersey as well, folks. Looks really nice out there. It has that though. It has. The football's cooling me down. Don't worry, brother. Don't worry. We're all good. We're all good. Just so frustrated at the moment. Casemiro's rumored to be joining Inter Miami in the MLS. Interesting. Joining Messi and the boys. Some record, isn't it? 23rd appearance in the World Cup for Brazil. Every single one since 1930. Mental, isn't it? How much Carlo Ancelotti been enjoying his job, coaching this level of quality of players. Lovely ball out to the wing. Free kick to Morocco, left hand side. Maybe nice. These are the kind of positions where Morocco need to take advantage. Bum, 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 bum. Smash up the likes, folks. Get it out there. Smash up the likes. Let's absolutely upend the YouTube algorithm tonight. Good ball into the box there. You can see the change up front there as well, folks. Sabari more out on the wing and Ram Diaz up front. El Canus. Don't know, it's been slim enough, hasn't it, since that madness on the first game? This will be it'll be quite the battle, this. But it'll be full blooded, I think. I don't think they'll be on. Don't expect too many crazy cards. As Casemiro has another head loss. Incredible start. I remember being a kid playing the football game, Sensible Soccer and FIFA International, and everyone wanting to pick Brazil. Yeah. Absolutely. It'll be absolutely rough. I think a shocking 2-2 draw. I think a lot of people are downplaying Morocco here, but be interesting to see. They're such a record Brazil in opening games. But I expect Morocco to give a very good account of themselves here. They're very good in tight spaces as well, if you look at Morocco. They're very comfortable in the way they play. They're not overawed by Brazil at all. Look at this. Mazraoui, beautiful. Shoe. Oh, good save, Allison. Save him with his feet. Great chance. Super chance for Morocco there. Super play. See the way they press. They hunt in packs and they press really, really well, Morocco. Really, really good. That's a great opportunity. Huge save there from Alison Becker with the feet. Oh, it wasn't Allison, it was the defender. Marquinhos, was it? Looked like the keeper had saved it. Snapshot again, deflected. But not very comfortable here for Brazil. They can't seem to get their foot on it. Seems like Morocco are picking up everything here at the moment. But then again, unlucky. Hakimi. I'm sure they wouldn't have expected to be getting forward at this stage in the game and creating. All red so far, Morocco. You would think with the quality they have up front there with Vinny Jr., Paqueta, Rafinha, and Thiago, that they'd be pushing Hakimi back, but it's the other way around. They're really stressed. The press is just. Can they keep it up, though? That's the only thing. Can they keep it up? But everything going their way at the moment. He scored against us, did he? He scored against us in Anfield, didn't he? In that big win for PSV in the Champions League last season. Sabari. Name sounds familiar anyway. Still just need to get hold of the ball here and just move it around a bit, get comfortable in possession. Because the press has been outstanding from Morocco. Whack up the likes, folks. Deflected shot from Rafinha. Way they're moving the ball here on the counter as well. Really, really good from Morocco. Really good here. Hakimi. That's another one. From the Champions League final. It wasn't Hakimi and Gabriel. Serious quality on this pitch tonight, folks. They're not giving them any time at all, Morocco. Sure they're not. No time at all to settle on the ball at all. Yup, Noel, I'll get out here and trim on the drink since 10 a.m. Come on, Morocco. I love it, brother. Hope you had a great weekend as well. The pictures look class. Canoes, edge of the box. Free kick, Brazil. Hope you had a good time, brother. You got the game on? Is the game on where you are in the bar? Are you in a club? Are you still in the hotel? Just nearly 11 minutes gone here, folks. 0-0. Morocco with a great account of themselves so far. Looking certainly the more dangerous side in the opening 10, 11 minutes. Look at the way they're moving the ball again, opening up through the spaces here. Ball out to the left-hand side. So patient with Morocco as well. They're so comfortable in possession as well. No nerves, nothing. Playing Brazil here, you know. Most teams would nearly be beaten in the tunnel, you know. Sabari with some really good wing play as well. They were saying at the start as well, the coach is only in the job 100 days. He's put quite a foundation in there. Their passing is sublime. You think the names on that pitch there? Oh, unlucky. Tried to play a ball through that wasn't really on. But you look at him. You look at the names that are on that pitch there, and like they've barely even been mentioned so far tonight. And we're 12 minutes in. Ancelotti be a little bit concerned here at just how fruitful the Moroccan play is and how disjointed the Brazilian play is. They're literally not giving Brazilian players time to breathe, literally. They're trying to suffocate them. Don't realise Morocco will be as big a threat as they seem there now. Plus, Morocco's AFCON record too was something I didn't even think about. Absolutely. And remember, a lot of that was on the back of the controversy as well. Because remember, things Senegal still have the trophy under lock and key in a military base somewhere, don't they? But yeah, that's what I was saying. This will be a quality game. Don't sleep on Morocco there. This is a real tough game to start out your World Cup in. That's for sure. You would assume at some stage the passing will come together and that Brazil will click and start finding each other and all. But at the moment, it's opportunity there, cleared away. Unlucky from Thiago there, really, really close. What time are you flying at, bro? Just after getting back? Wow. We're our good friends at Ryanair acting up again. Have a flight and tram home. What's the flight, Dave? About a half an hour, is it? Where are you flying into? You're flying into Glasgow? Only about a half an hour flyer, so was it 40 minutes maybe even? Was it the right decision, folks? Speaking of Neymar, was it the right decision to bring Neymar? Brought him injured, hoping that he will recover. Calf injury. 45 minutes into Edinburgh. Okay. Should score from that, shouldn't he? Roberto Carlos there. Look at Ronaldo. Serious ballers. What a player, Roberto Carlos and Ronaldo. Kaka as well, yeah. Jesus. Talking about a who's who of football. Absolute quality. Whack up those likes, folks, if you've just joined us. And make sure you're subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell notification. And jump in the chat, folks. We're a welcoming community here, so jump in, have your say. We love opinions, we love thoughts, we love ideas, we like chat. If you want to chat about wrestling, chat about football, whatever you want to chat about, all good here. What's the crack, brother? Hope you're good. Hope you are good, my friend. Hope you are good. What are you predicting here, Reno? What's your score prediction for this one? A lot of people expecting Brazil comfortably here, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Well, you see, after me building up this match so much and talking about it so much now, what are we going to get? A stinky 0-0 or something? I doubt it's too much quality, isn't it? Too much quality. They're getting a little bit more joy, Brazil, aren't they? Are they working themselves into the game somewhat? Need to squeeze it up a little bit, but I think they need to be careful as well because Morocco, the passing of Morocco at the moment through the lines is really, really good. They could punish them. Need to be careful. Good play by the keeper there, out well to collect. Rafinha there. Look, that's probably one of the first times Rafinha's been mentioned tonight. And we're, 17 and a half minutes in. He was a very good player, Keith. Very good player, but snookered a little bit with injuries and stuff like that and all. I think if he was fit, you'd bring him, because you need that kind of name in there, don't you? Like he can be a game changer. This is where it can open up now for Brazil. Lovely ball into the box. Oh, just take it off him. Going for a corner. Went to slip a pass. Went to slip a pass him. Hakimi comes back. 2-0 Brazil. It's going with 2-0 Brazil. Let's see. Corner on the left-hand side here now to Brazil. Morocco packing the box out here. Defensive. Something really special about that yellow, isn't it? That yellow and blue. It's just incredible, isn't it? Ref's having none of the hands, isn't he? This is what it's all about, folks, isn't it? World Cup Brazil. Well done with the keeper. Straight into the body. Blocked. So I'm saying here, Morocco, they're very comfortable, aren't they? No panic, like. No panic. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. They did. They did indeed, Dave. They did. Yeah, massive stop by Hakimi. Here we go. Ball through. Split through the lines again. Clips it over Allison. 1-0 to Morocco. Sabari. What a goal. The PSV man opens up the score. And what a goal. 2 quick shot passes opens up Brazil like a can of beans. Sabari with a little clip over Allison who came flying out in no man's land. And we have an early goal on 20 minutes. 1-0 to Morocco. And well taken. Well taken. And not surprising. Nothing surprising about this, folks. We spoke about Morocco and how dangerous this side is. We spoke about the passing through the lines, didn't we? What a finish. What a finish. Now, that's going to liven up the game now a little bit, isn't it? That's going to certainly liven up. Absolutely, Dave. Look at that for a finish, folks. You won't see a better finish than that. So much for the 2-0 prediction. Go again. Give us a new prediction if you want. It's all good. Remember the last World Cup they did? They made the semis, didn't they? And did they lose or did they win? I think they lost. Did they lose the third place playoff or did they win it? I'm not sure. They played in the third place playoff. Nearly sure. This is a manager, remember, who took charge of this Moroccan side 100 days ago. Let that sink in, folks. Let that sink in. What a goal. You had Allison in your fantasy, did you, Anto? Who wouldn't? Came flying out of nowhere, Keith, didn't he? Caught no man's land. A beautiful clip over him. Drinks break here. We're on the hydration break, folks. I'll take a little bit of hydration myself. What are we thinking now? Old Don Carlo will want to be having a word with the recruits there. He'll want to be talking to them. They have been very much second to a lot of stuff. Super start from Morocco. Super start. We did call it. We did say. And don't forget earlier, we had Qatar scoring an equaliser against Switzerland in the 94th minute. So it could be a day of upsets. Obviously, the USA running out 4-1 winners against Paraguay. What did we make of the USA side, folks? Under Mauricio Pochettino. Brazil manager looking worried. Can't spell Ancelotti. Just call him Don Carlo. Just call him Don Carlo. What a beautiful ball. Split the defence wide open. Look at that. And we only called it, didn't we? We just turned around on the watch long. We said they need to be careful how far they pushed up because they could be really caught out. Big up, my brother. How are you? Hope you are good, bro. It is. That's a Roman Raw title. It is indeed. It is. You're on a watch along too, Jack, are you? You're on a watch currently, mate. Been a good game so far from Morocco point of view, but being very poor from Brazil so far. Absolutely 100%. 100%, my friend. Make sure, folks, you get a chance as well. Check out Jack's channel. Every tournament, people big up Brazil. Same old story. Well, they're undefeated in openers. I think the stat was, why are they undefeated in openers since 1930 or something, or 34, or something crazy like that. Undefeated in opening games. So this is definitely against the form guide. But Morocco are a good side. They play really, really well. So we're back at it now. Hydration break over, and we're going to get going again here. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. What you make of El Darwin potentially coming back? Think it's going to happen? Think it has to happen with what we need? That Dave, that's same for England as well. Well, we're not going to be comparing England now to Brazil, are we, when we see how good Brazil are? Smash them like 10, watching only 4. That's it. That's it. England, yeah. Thank you, Noel, bro. Appreciate it. I just thought I would pop in and drop a like, mate. Have a good rest of your stream. You too, bro. You too. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. Smash up the likes, folks. 1-0 to Morocco on 20 minutes. Sabari, the boy from PSV. I think he did a bit of damage against us at Anfield as well in that horrific result, didn't he? In the Champions League this year. They do make finals, but Brazil win them. That's the difference, isn't it? No one remembers who comes second. Can you believe it, folks? It's 60 years since England's World Cup win. 60 years. Imagine if you turned around to an English fan back in 1966 and say, in 60 years' time, you won't have won another World Cup. They would have thought you were off your head. Look at the play here from Morocco. Look at the passing. Brazil look poleaxed here. Look at this. Look at the spin, Morocco. Look how far he's able to move with the ball here. Oh, Tucker himself. Hakimi's a monster, isn't he? He's a monster. Yeah. Alison Longhair, not very aerodynamic. Look at the ref cam. Oh, surely you have to play the player in. I know you took the ball a distance there and you were moving. Suppose Hakimi's that guy. He can put that right in the top corner. Good game. Good game. I told you. Really looking forward to this one. I spoke about it all week. Look at how they play through the lines without any fear. Just slice. This is Brazil. They just slice them open at will with their passing. Look at the first 20 minutes here, first 20, 25 minutes here of this game. Brazil don't even look like they're arsed. Now, we know they have the talent to just suddenly come alive. Midfield is non-existent at the moment from Brazil, sure it's not. They are getting upended. Throw into Morocco on the left. Sorry, on the right. Free kick to Morocco in a real dangerous position here. He's so clever, Bram Diaz, as well. Real dangerous position here. Super opportunity for Morocco again now. I'm on RTE2, Dave. RTE2. I'm on the RTE player. The movement again, look. Look at how easy are Brazil losing the ball and coughing up possession. Got the work there from Al Canus and all, like unbelievable. Bram Diaz again on the attack. Gabriel and Marquinhos under such pressure constantly, not getting any protection at all either from the front, from the boys in front, Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes. They have their hands full at the moment. They're being walked through at the moment, being dominated by an 18-year-old at his first World Cup with absolutely no fear. Look at the passing. Look at the movement. Oh, but Brazil, they're second to everything as well. Second to everything. Yeah, RT player, Dave. RT player. Oh, lucky. Just got under it. Who would have thought Hakimi would be like? I know he's a very progressive player and stuff like that. Normally plays a very positive kind of way and all and stuff, but who would have thought he would be getting this much joy? I expected them to be pinning Hakimi back. You know what I mean? Like, you look at the moment, like what's Vinny Jr. doing? Nothing. Bruno Guimaraes, nothing. Paqueta, nothing. Hakimi's having a free reign here on the pitch at the moment. Yeah, definitely Keith. Strolling past him is right. And we know the quality. Here we go. We know the quality of Brazil can come alive at any moment. You know, how many times do we see Brazil bang average in games and suddenly boom, just come alive? They have serious players. Definitely not a few goals left in Morocco. Looks like a Premier League team. Brazil look like League One. Junior edge of the box on the left hand side. Centers. Back to Vinny Jr. Look at the rim. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal! Cuts in. Cuts to the right hand side, opens up the space and rifles it into the far corner. No chance for the keeper. Super goal. Super goal. Super goal. And just like that, you know, we would call that against the run of play. Because that's what it is. Super. We got a game, guys. We got a game. That is for sure. We got a game on our hands here now. Going 3-1 now, Anto. That's what I'm saying, Dave. And just like that, boom, 1-1. Yeah. This is what they could do. They have the quality. They have that individual quality as well. Fucking hell, what a goal. They must have heard what I said. Yeah, 100% Anto. Don Carlo. looks a bit happier. He should look a bit happier, but he should still be concerned. This Moroccan team is having an awful lot of joy. 1-1, 33 minutes gone, folks. 1-1. Like, see, Morocco play in a way that they don't care. That won't like bother them in any way. They have a game and a style of play, and like that kind of thing. They don't kind of. If you look at Morocco, they stay in games all the time. They don't tend to crumble. You know, nasty. You look at that there. Didn't really touch him, did he? Stadium is unbelievable, folks. Free kick here from Hakimi. See what Morocco can make out of this. Again, Brazil under a bit of pressure. Morocco can't let themselves get carried away either. Like they can't ignore the fact or negate the fact that the quality on the pitch at the moment that's there is unbelievable. So they have to be so careful. Lovely ball in, header away by Brazil. Edge of the box here. Ball going back in. Oh, big fist by Alisson. Needed as well. Moroccan player coming in on it. Big fist from Alisson there to clear it. Back now with the Moroccan goalkeeper, Bono. Goes long. No one there. Back to Alisson. Too long. 1-1. 35 minutes gone, folks. Two really good goals. That seems to be a regular, when lads cut in like that. Cut in, rifle it into the far corner. Moroccan manager will be disappointed in the goal, but we know it's all about the quality of Vinny Jr. But Vinny Jr. picks up the ball in those positions. You have to get in much tighter. You cannot give him that room. Boy, Al-Khanous is everything that's happening in this middle of the park, isn't he? He's really playing really well. He's nearly dropping into an extra midfielder, isn't he, really, with the boys kind of shifting across into a kind of narrower attack play. Morocco, they just make the passing look so easy, don't they? It's effortless. You can tell they're a really well coached side. Look at this. Oh, referee. That's a card. Casemiro. Yellow card for Casemiro. They're second. That's what Stephen Kelly's saying on commentary here. They're second everything. We've just been talking about it. Yellow card for Casemiro. Yeah, absolutely. I think the way things are panning out, Keith, I think we're going to get some really good toys in this World Cup. Look at the space they gave Vinny Jr. You cannot give him that space. Hits the ball at 100 kilometers an hour. Brazil fans celebrating, no doubt. Body checked on Paqueta. And now this is where Morocco just need to be careful here now. 38 minutes gone. You don't need to be giving away anything really silly. They've been really good up till this point. You could get a little bit tighter on Vinny Jr. all right for that goal, but other than that, they've been really, really good. That's not where you want to be clearing the ball to at all. Look at the way Morocco are winning the ball back here. Look at this. Look at the way it opens up. Oh, unlucky. Just checked it. Just checked it. Smash up the likes, folks. Smash up those likes. Just heading towards the 40th minute here now. This half has just flown by, hasn't it? Oh, look at the movement here with Brazil. Morocco now at the moment just a little bit battling well, though, aren't they? They're winning those battles for the ball. Look, just getting a little bit sloppy in possession. Not as crisp as it was. It's understandable. Very interesting, isn't it? Vinny Jr. Hakimi again. Is Hakimi ever any less than an 8 out of 10 in a game, folks? What a player. Just loves, just relishes the battle, doesn't he? Just a bit too high there for Rafinha. Neymar. It's like you ran off the TikTok ad, isn't he? Just hanging around. What are you up to? Nothing. Just hanging around. Quite a fail, depending on how this injury goes. They probably brought Neymar just for the feel-good factor, have they? Would you dare say he's the Jordan Henderson of the Brazilian side? Just brought, oh, careful there. Did well to recover. Did brilliantly to recover. Release Morocco now on the attack. Brazil coming back in numbers here. Ball into Hakimi. Into the box. Headed away. Picked up again by Hakimi. Sloppy touch. Free kick. Paqueta real clever. Drawing the foul. Is this the final venue? I think it is, isn't it? It is, yeah. It's in MetLife, isn't it? The final. Serious stadium. I think it's MetLife. Nearly sure it is. We can check it, though. We can check it. The wonders of technology, we can check it. Nearly sure it is. Yeah, it is, yeah. MetLife. MetLife, baby. You'd have to sync it up, Eno. You'd have to sync up the match. You'll probably be ahead of me, so you'll be out of kilter. Lash up the comments, though. Lash up the comments. Yellow card for complaining. It's not for the tackle, it's for the complaining. The issue wasn't the foul. The issue was disputing the decision by the ref. See, Tiago on the ball there has barely had a mention, hasn't he? Since that chance he had, missed header. See again, really comfortable there in possession. Happy to turn. Lost out there, but still. 3-1 Brazil. I think Anto went for that, did he? Or did he go 3-1 Morocco? Where's Antos? Antos gone the other way. Antos gone 3-1 Morocco. What a stupid way to get yourself a yellow. I wish we could hear what's said, like the rugby. Yeah, it's just, they have it down there, isn't it? It's in the new rules and all, isn't it? That if you dispute a decision by the ref, bang, you're getting a card. And that's how quickly in this tournament those cards will absolutely rack up. You know, they're gonna have to be so careful now, and especially very dangerous in a situation there like Ibanez or whatever or Santos. You have Casemiro there in the yellow card. They're a dangerous position to have a yellow card because more often than not you may have to make a last ditch tackle, and if you're not on the money, you're going to be seeing the tunnel. Poor free kick there from Brazil. 4 minutes added on time. 3 for the hydration break, and 1 for, I suppose, the 2 yellow cards if you want. See, they're getting a lot of joy down that right hand side, don't they? With Hakimi and all. Can't believe how progressive Hakimi has been in the game up against Brazil. I thought Brazil would have sat on him and pushed him right back, especially what they know about him. He's a very good player, though, Hakimi. You said 2-2 as well, Anto, did you? Very good. That was the original. Was that the original? Yeah. 2-2 was the original. That's an interesting move, isn't it? Born in Canada and moved to Morocco as a child. The keeper. Oh, what a save. Lovely movement of the body there from Paqueta to angle the shot in. Took it first time. Nearly tried a Ronnie Whelan against the USSR back in the day. Really good save by the keeper. Push it away out of danger as well. Full stretch. Full stretch. Lucas Paqueta. Corner here on the right hand side for Brazil. Rafinha taking it. Oh, flick header through to the other side. Kenny's waving, looking for a corner. Needs to be careful. The last guy complaining to the ref got a yellow. They need to be really careful here. They were lucky there, Morocco. Stadium looks class, doesn't it? It's up in that far corner there, myself and Dino. Well, Dino was dancing around when Kofi won the belt. Remember, we got the Miz and Shane O'Mac as well. What a match. That was the mania we went to where we met Macaulay Culkin and he wouldn't take a picture with JR. He refused to take a picture with JR. So we had a little bit of a go. We had a little bit of a go, didn't we? JR. Oh, straight in, showed him a little bit there, Hakimi, didn't you? Half time, folks, 1-all. 54, 47, 45 possession. Morocco have had 12 shots, 2 on target. Brazil have had 6, 2 on target. Quite an even game, but Morocco's certainly the better in terms of possession of ball play. Brazil a little bit better coming to the end of the half. It's mad Lucas Paquetá relegated with West Ham and starts for Brazil. Crazy. Crazy. These are the kind of things that they'll be unheard of in Brazilian history, don't they? Football history. But yeah, no, crazy stuff. I think we are in for another heat wave. Hope so. Hope so. I do love the solar. Right, folks, catch on the other side, right? See you in a few minutes. Smash up the likes as well. What's happening, people? We're back. We're back. I'm just watching a little bit of here. Big O'Bano, hope you're good. Hope everyone is good. We're back about to nearly kick off second half. I'm just watching Tommy Fury here and Eddie Hall. What's going on with this? What's the background to this? Does boxing no longer have weight divisions? It's just a free for all, or what's the story? These lads ain't in the same. Look at the size of Eddie Hall. My days. So you're going to be able to keep up the pace. Tommy seems to be sticking and moving and working the body and stuff. He's making Eddie Hall move an awful lot. Eddie Hall is a gigantic man, isn't he? He is a huge human being. Remember, Tommy's no slouch either. We've kicked off again, folks, second half here as well. Or have we? No, they're just showing highlights. That's why I'm watching Tommy here versus... What are we going into here? Round 2 or 3? How did this fight... Anyone know how this fight came about? How do we arrive at Tommy Fury? He just had a kid as well, didn't he? How are we having a fight here, Tommy Fury versus Eddie Hall? Let me know. Who's that ringside? Tony Bellew? Don Carlo back out. And the Moroccan manager as well. Both looking quite dapper, I must say. There's Rafinha. 1-1 here, folks. What way do you think this is going to go? Brazil up the ante this half. I'm sure Don Carlo was roasting them at half time. Not a great performance first half. Tommy using the movement, using the full ring to use the movement to avoid the when they clipped Eddie there, but Eddie just ate it. You're not going to snap Eddie Hall's neck too easy, that's for sure. The problem is if he catches you. Eddie Hall catches you with a dig. You'll go down on a Sunday morning early, and you'll wake up on Thursday. Tommy getting a little bit of joy here with the stick and move, Eddie expending a lot of energy trying to. Eddie looks like he's blown up a little bit now. Right, folks, we're just kicking off here again. Fabinho coming on. Fabinho and Danilo coming on. Bit of energy, bit of legs. We keep an eye on this as well, if we can. Clipped Eddie Hall there, he did. Eddie throwing an over punch there, we're in the clinch. He's a monstrous man, Eddie Hall, isn't he? Oh, if he catches one of those wild ones, he's going to send Tommy Fury into next week. How do we rate, folks? How do we rate Tommy as a boxer? Do we rate Tommy as a boxer, though? He had the match against Jake Paul and all, didn't he? But I don't know. He's certainly not up to Tyson's level, is he? Right, let's get back into the game then. See, can Morocco put in another real good half? If you want to sync it up, folks, we're at 450, 45.50 now. If you want to sync up with us, we're watching it on the RTE player. RTE2. Carlo quite animated in the technical area. And the troops listened to what he was saying. Very good. Very good there. Mazraoui on the cover there, giving up the corner kick. Brazil with a corner kick here on the right hand side. Nahi with the clearance. It's right, the likes of Gabriel and all, and Marquinhos and all can be very dangerous. Paqueta loitering on the edge of the box. My man El Canoes again involved. Had so much involvement in the first half. See the difference there when you put a 6 in on the cover there, Fabinho. Right, give me updated folks on the boxing if you are watching it as well. I'm going to focus on this match now. It's going to be a belter of a half. The sport of boxing, not what it is, just not the same. It's all fixed. They're making a mockery of the sport. Money talks. Well, money's always been a big factor in boxing. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, I don't get some of these matchups. Like you look at Tommy Fury there versus Eddie Hall. That must be like, I would say there's a minimum of 100 to 120 pounds of difference. I didn't even see the tail of the tape. But Eddie Hall must be at least 100 pounds heavier than Tommy Fury, I would have thought. Guy's a monster. I won't be staying up for the Scots match. I was falling asleep in the chair at half time. Drove the train to Belfast and back earlier today and was up since 7:30. Same Matt, I was up at 5 o'clock down the dogs. Grinding we are, grinding, brother. Train were a maniac between concert in Malahide and rave in Belfast. There we go. There we go. I'd say you could write a book, Anto, could you? I'd say you could write a book on some of the things you see on those trains. He's having a real good game, Mazraoui, isn't he? See the way you see Morocco play here. They just play. They have their game plan the way they play, and they just play kind of fearless. You'd have enough for a DVD box set, I'd say. Mental, isn't it, Anto? The jobs. Lovely ball in and cleared. See again the difference there, the way they can just turn it up Brazil when they want to. What they sometimes lack in endeavour, they make up for usually in moments and in skill. Goal kick here to Morocco. Carlo looks quite frustrated, doesn't he? Treat this director's cut with extras and a free Blu-ray. 100%. I'll check something actually. Where are we? Thought that was the case, yeah. Boy, Riyad at the back there from Morocco. He's the Crystal Palace guy, isn't he? Who came on, did he provide a cover for Crystal Palace? Only a young lad. Provide a cover for Crystal Palace in the Europa League final, wasn't it? He also played the last day of the season as well. We've seen him mentioned. When you look at the both lineups there, there's some familiar faces in there. You could be calling a Champions League game here as opposed to an international game, couldn't you? Vinny Junior again. The battle that they're having in there at the moment, Hakimi and Vinny Junior. Unbelievable. Look, I body checked him. Yeah. Should be a card as well. Fabinho body checking him. Absolutely. You look at that tackle there with Fabinho there, the way he puts up the hands. We've seen this so many times at Liverpool. Got away with it a good few times as well. You know, that kind of innocence to the ref. It's not me kind of thing, you know what I mean? After body checking the hell out of him. Well, we had it the season before, didn't we, with Gravenberch? He was outstanding, Keith, didn't he? Just fell off a map. Just fell off the map this season. But last season, I mean, he was one of the best sixes in Europe. Just unfortunately, he fell off a map. Fell off the cliff. 1-1, 55 minutes gone. 1-1, 55 minutes gone. I hope we can resolve that issue this summer. Hopefully. Well, the problem is they changed things around, didn't they? They tore up the blueprint and they started playing with 2-8s. And by doing that, then they left the back line highly exposed, and that's why we've seen the issues with Konate and with Virgil and all, because there was no 6 there providing the cover, the nous in front. Free kick. Do you remember the Italia 90 video game for the Sega? Brazil were unbeatable. Nearly every kid would pick Brazil because they had a strong side. Yeah, I think Brem was just saying that earlier as well. I remember Neymar, I said he gave up football. He'd do great in the diving in the Olympics. 100%. 100%. I wonder will we see him in the tournament. It was a big call to include him, wasn't it? It's a big call to include him. Felt like a feel-good factor selection as opposed to from a footballing point of view. We know the quality of the boy, but kind of calf injury or something at the moment that they're trying to nurse. the way they cut that out. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. That was a nasty one on the boy. That was nasty. Oh, I just stepped on. Real striker's tackle, wasn't it? Brazil are starting to work the kind of tangent, aren't they? Little pockets of players and all kind of linking up now and all. So definitely look a lot better this half. Morocco still look like they could be dangerous, but Brazil are looking more like. See there with Diaz, he was a little bit isolated there in the corner. Needed someone in there with him. Pressure on Allison in possession. Brazil are so good at playing out from the back like that, aren't they? And then they know the cleverness of them is just to turn and draw the foul. Little slap to the face. Seeing lads getting sent off for that. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, wake up, Noily. Wake up. Smash up the likes, folks. Good idea from Vinny Jr. there, but no one there. Brazil, they do squander possession a bit, don't they? Game's crying out for a goal, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, map on the map on the globe has certainly changed a lot, hasn't it, since 1990? That is for sure. It's probably West Germany, wasn't it? Probably still had. Did we still have at that stage USSR as well? Cunha on for Paqueta. Thiago off as well. Cunha on. Luis Henrique. You were 4, aren't we? I was 18. I was doing my leaving cert. I did my leaving cert in 1990. Fan is a great film to set the mood for the World Cup. It's a super movie. Super. Very underrated. Really good movie for its time. And it's still aged really, really well. If you're from Dublin, you really get it, don't you? So good. Yeah, I would have thought so. Excuse me. Just Google when the wall came down. If you Google when the wall came down, to give you a good indication. When did the wall come down? 88, 89 or something, did it? Hang on. Let's have a go here. Well, this is all of it. Great ref cam there. Berlin Wall. Remember like it was yesterday. '89. Went up in 61 and came down 28 years later. They estimated between 260 and 650 people lost their lives attempted to cross the border. November 9, 1989. I remember it was on the news, smashing it down. Absolutely amazing scenes. Amazing scenes when people started doing these kind of things. Crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, 89. There we go. It's a nappy. What a line. What a line. And that gas, at least it wasn't used. 100%. 100%. That wall came down a few days before my birthday. Which birthday though, Keith? What age were you in 1989? I would have been 17. WrestleMania 6. Warrior Hogan. Fabinho's getting his nose sorted out. Got a smacked in the nose. I love Reeling in the Years. A great show. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's mad, some of the stuff. Even some of those old videos on TikTok and all, with Memory Man and stuff like that. And they do throwbacks and you can see cars driving up Grafton Street and, mental, like, mental. Even the old tram system, the Lewis before there was ever a Lewis. Mental to see it in Dublin. That one always gets me though when you see cars driving up and down Grafton Street and parking on it. Cars used to just pull in and park. Would have been parking kind of where the paths are on either side, like mental. How times have changed. Ball into the box. Are Brazil starting to turn it up a little bit here now? Interesting. 66 minutes gone, folks. 66 minutes gone. Smash up the likes. Was born 22nd of November 1989. So you were born, was it just after it came down? That's my key, 89. I was 17. Just needed a touch. Beautiful ball across the area. Just needed a touch. Wow. A year later, Undertaker debuted. Yeah. Mad. We're going into a hydration break, folks. Any update in the boxing? Anyone saying any update in the boxing? Yeah, I've seen some of those videos. Simpler times, yeah. History lessons with yourself. Unreal, isn't it? It's just this second half has started out just a little bit kind of dead, hasn't it? How's everything was so affordable back in the 90s as well, Noel? You could live off one wage. I think it's all relative, isn't it? I think it's all relative. And that was 1986, 21st of August, 1986. There we go, Santa. Your birthday will be coming up in just over a month and a bit. Hydration break. I'll be seeing again, updating this boxing. Bum, bum, bum. Giving me out in here. Must be a result of this stage, is it? Where's the weight? Beauty versus the Beast. Look at that stadium view, folks. What a stadium. Wow. Back underway, folks. Back underway. See, we got. See where it's at. So I went to the judges' scorecards. That's what it's looking here. Went to the judges' scorecards. Tommy Fury. Fury won 59, 56, 58, 56, and 57, 57. Interesting. Interesting. So there we go. Tommy Fury picking up the win against Eddie Hall. The Brazil team has looked a bit tame overall. They have, Ted. 100%. Eno, 81. 7th of September, 81. The world changed, Eno, didn't it? Yeah, the start of the 40s. It's not the worst. It's not the worst, my brother. Some stadium it is, some stadium Anto. We were in it for 35. Incredible. America has some beautiful stadiums, I have to say. They do, Keith, don't they? They know how to do them, don't they? Some beautiful stadiums being used here as well, aren't they? Aren't they using Cowboy Stadium as well in Dallas and all? AT&T. Yeah, they have some unbelievable stadiums. I think they were in SoFi, were they, last night? It's getting messy, isn't it? It's gone real kind of time, hasn't it? Yeah, Tommy won. Two judges gave him the win to one was a draw. Don't think it was ever going to go any other way, was it? Is that I show? Ah, good elves. Good old Spade, is it? What's your mother's maiden name? Eddie Hall, the beast, not East, to be beaten. Yeah, 100%. I show Spade at the game. Seen them there, all right. Seen them there, okay. Smash it up, folks. Smash it up. Smash it up. Let's see, can we get something going here? Two teams this half have become a bit casual, haven't they? Ball into the box, cut out. Fabinho again in there. Fabinho never shirks his job. Sure he doesn't. WrestleMania will be great in the new camp, have to say, yeah. Or the Bernabeu. Or the San Siro. San Siro will be a proper cauldron. What's going on with the new camp as well? Are they ever going to stop putting seats in it? What's it up now? Is it up over 105,000 or something? 110,000? That's insane, isn't it? Like, how big do you have to get? Did they just keep on whipping levels off and putting more levels back on? Crazy, crazy stuff. 15 minutes to go, folks. Crow Park. Crow Park's a show, Ted. It is a show. Fortunately, the weather's the issue, isn't it? Certainly not the stadium. Certainly not the setting. Certainly not the location. Certainly not the history of Irish people in professional wrestling. It's just the weather, I think, goes against us that early, doesn't it? Wouldn't want to be paying 7, 8, 900,000, 1,500, 2 grand for a ticket to get absolutely lashed on. Be horrible. Oh, Morocco, do something. Let's go. Real time second half. They're patient, aren't they, Morocco? Brazil literally are doing nothing. Literally doing nothing. So pretty much full. 80,000 on the ground on an 82,000 seater. So pretty much full. Pretty much full. Also, did you see that Swiss game earlier? We all thought they'd walk it, but they weren't great at all. Yeah, saying that all right, yeah. Saying they got the equaliser, didn't they? 94th minute. Qatar. Proper upset, Ted. Suppose we also thought maybe South Africa might have a bit about them, and they were absolutely horrific as well, weren't they? SummerSlam would suit us more for Crow Park, yeah, 100%. Anything from June on, Night of Champions, Money in the Bank, anything like that. Anything June, July, August, you'd be safe enough, reasonably safe. Look at the day we had today. Today would be perfect. Are either of these two teams going to push here to try and get a winner? Seems very, very sterile at the moment. Super Bowl. Good save. Save hands. He's down injured now. Here's the ref. Here's the ref one. Through his legs. Real good save. Riyadh. Turning away slightly, ball went through his legs. Good save from the keeper though. Moroccan keeper at the moment. Step with his shin or something, does it? Looks like the way he adjusted or something, wasn't it? Mazraoui going off, put in a real good shift. What do you make of Mazraoui, Ted? Done real well. We're back at it. Ref with a drop ball. Yeah, he seems confident enough he's going to get involved and at least get a pay-per-view. At least get a pay-per-view or a PLE to Ireland anyway. Probably not WrestleMania, but who knows? WrestleMania over in Ireland never going to happen. Imagine the cost of the tickets. Yeah, he did very well. I like him, but somehow he doesn't get in ahead of Dallo or Shaw. I presume you're making the point that he should be. I presume. Smash up those likes, folks. Smash up the likes. Inside the last 10 minutes here, it's been very stale. Is anyone going to get the bit between the teeth here and try and put the win on the board here? Real stale second half. Hasn't delivered at all. Morocco moving the ball well. Yeah, he has. He has had a couple of fitness issues, hasn't he? Good player though. Good player. Very, very high level ball IQ, I would say as well. He's very good at reading the game as well, isn't he? Mazraoui. Got a corner there, Cunha. Giving the crowd welly here, Cunha. Contentious referee decision. Spain turned around. Favre turned around, goal kick. Look at the speed of that. That's what we want, isn't it? Not a corner kick and a throw, kick out. So Brazil could have easily scored off that corner that wasn't a corner kick. VAR, fix it. Get on to ref, turn it around. That's what we want to say. Look at the crispness of how it works here compared to back in the Premier League and stuff like that. Good to see VAR being able to intervene in that case, isn't it? Oh. Wake up, Diop. Don't want to be doing back passes like that on your keeper. Down there with a shoulder injury, but it looks of things. Looking at Brazil, I don't see them getting past 8. I think Spain, France, etc. would open them up. They're just lacking that. They're lacking that little bit of. They're lacking that bit of oomph, that bit of energy. But we know with Brazil as well, they normally start off reasonably well, but they tend to grow into tournaments a little bit as well. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know with this team. Keep her down at the moment. Looks like a shoulder injury on Rafinha running in there to score. We're going to get a bit of time added on here as well, folks. I see enough, actually, was it? I was looking more across the arm going into the neck than I was the shoulder. Play resumes. Anywhere in America I'd like to go. Let me think. If there's anywhere I want to go. Where have I not been? I'd like to spend a little bit of time down around the Carolinas. I haven't done anything down there. Did Dallas, did Houston, did Vegas. Trying to think where else. Maybe up Seattle. Seattle up in on the west coast. Seattle maybe. Did San Francisco, but I believe it's horrific now. Yeah, probably Seattle maybe. Don't think I've ever been to Washington. Can't think of anywhere else. Been to Chicago. Yeah, I don't know. Hillary follows a show on HGTV, another home channel. It's called Hometown. And it's from a city in Laurel, or a town called Laurel, Mississippi, and they're trying to regenerate the town. And she wants to visit that place. She loves the show, so it looks really, really cool. So she's talking about doing that in the next couple of years, maybe. So we'll see what happens. Don't think there was much in that now for him to be down for that long yet, Ted. Absolutely. Have I done Florida? You know, Florida's my home away from home, Ted, isn't it? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind eventually. I'd love to retire to Florida if I could afford it. I'd love to get a nice house with a little pool on the back and all, and just get up in the morning, get into the pool, play with the dogs at the pool, that kind of stuff. If I was retired, that'd be pretty cool. I'd love that. I do like Florida, Ted. I do. Big child in me. It's hard to be a wrestling fan and not like Florida, isn't it? So much history in the state and all. So many great wrestlers. Into the 88 minute here, folks. This has been a chore this second half, hasn't it? There's nothing going on in it. Absolutely nothing. Horrific. Someone gonna steal this. Someone gonna steal this. Throw into Brazil on the right hand side. I would love to check out Elvis' house in Memphis and San Francisco and San Diego. San Diego's nice. Lauren was there, and she did Elvis's house down in Graceland. She said it was really, really good. Did pictures and all that kind of stuff and all. San Francisco, don't go near, Keith. San Francisco used to be cool about 20 odd years ago. It's really bad at the moment. Really run down. You'll be returning to Roscommon at this stage the way the cost of living is going. It's not easy, Ted. It's not easy. They hammer us on every level, don't they? I feel the way this half is played out, it's going to be more a mistake if something happens than actual real good play. It's mad to think as well, isn't it? Such a young Moroccan side, and the way they're handling the pressure of this against Brazil. Brazil have been really poor. Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that. I do love it in the gym and stuff like that, the pool and the hot tub and everything and all. It's great, especially at the end of a day when you're on the way home. It's so refreshing afterwards. Wakes you up a little bit. Well needed. Come on, someone do something here. This is taken. Free quick to Brazil. Morocco will be kicking themselves now here if they concede this late on. If they concede this late on, they'll be kicking themselves. 10 minutes. 10 minutes added on. Full of rainwater added and proper water. Yeah. Corner to Brazil on the left hand side. Hakimi's put in a shift, isn't he? He's determined. I'd say Vinny Jr. scoring earlier really bugged him. Morocco really need to see this out now, don't they? They put in a serious shift tonight if they were to leave without at least a point. Cunha standing over the corner here. What are we thinking? Squeaky bum time. Shocking second half, isn't it? How after that first half, neither team hanging on to the ball. Did really well there, the keeper. Oh. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night, folks. I think it's 9 o'clock, is it? I think it's 9 o'clock. What are we doing? Netherlands versus Japan, is it tomorrow? What's up next? Yeah, Netherlands versus Japan from 9 o'clock. So we'll be on your screens at 8:45 tomorrow night. 8:45, you can join us for the Netherlands versus Japan. We're picking some good games, folks. Picking some good games. Expected more from this game. Just been a poor second half. Four minutes in, 6 minutes to go, folks. Not for me. Not for me. Might listen to the commentary in bed when I'm asleep. Put me to sleep. Corner conceded by Brazil. Could Morocco do something here now? Could Morocco rob this right at the death? Throw into Morocco on the left-hand side. Look at the stadium, folks. Quality. No one even there challenging. The refs are on the Marty. There ain't no time wasting. It's been kind of back and forth, hasn't it? With no real kind of substance, really, is there? Yeah, I think we're going to discuss it on Tuesday, Keith. Dave was telling me about the WWE roster he mentioned to you, probably on Tuesday to you. Are we going ahead with it? I think so. Dave was going to send over something into the group, wasn't he? See what way it goes. I was saying to him kind of, he didn't want to cover the whole roster. He just wanted to cover some of the top names. Because it felt kind of if you wanted to do a whole roster thing, it would be a show in itself. Take a bit of time to get through it, 4 minutes out here, folks. All a fuss over nothing. Fabinho count himself really lucky there, studs up and everything. Should have been a booking, to be honest. Morocco standing over this free kick. Straight to Becker. Absolutely. Absolutely. The hydration station. It is classic Fabinho, isn't it? I said it earlier. The amount of times you get away, you know when he does the not me, ref, not me, your honour. Works. He's gotten away with it a lot through his career. On his day, though, what a destroyer. Not many used to get past him. Especially at the peak that time at Liverpool. It's going to run out of draw by the looks of things, isn't it? 2 minutes to go. Neither team looks like they want to take the trade. They're both content with the one. Another corner conceded here. Who's going to become a star for Morocco? Oh, good save. Oh, double save from Becker. Real good double save there from Alisson Becker. Got up quick. That one difficult bouncing in front of him. Wow. Super save. Super save. He really is, Ted, isn't he? He really is. Buadi looks really good. Corner in going long for Hakimi. Real long. Looks like it's going to go to full time, folks. 1-0. The commentary in RT. Well, say much think, yeah, it's been really good. It's been a shambles of a second half. What are you talking about? Terrible. First half was really, really good. Second half, horrible. Full time, folks. 1-0. Great result for Scotland. Great result for Scotland. Imagine Scotland now in the early hours if they beat Haiti, is it? They go top of the group. That's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want. Lots of draws today. Yeah. Sure is. Sure is, Ted. Right, folks, smash up the likes before you go. We're going to jump off now. Catch you tomorrow. Be on about 8:45 for the Netherlands versus Japan. Hopefully, should be another belter of a game. Morocco were never going to keep it up yet. Pressure in the second half. Yeah, they dropped off all right, but tell you. Knicks versus Spurs is on tonight. Is this the one the Knicks can win it tonight, can't they? I'll be doing a short on it tomorrow if they do. Yeah. Could be all over tonight. They could win it. And if it is, the Party Central will be in New York, won't it? MSG. Party Central. We shall see. Right, folks, thanks for joining us as always.